I'm a day late with this review, so what? It gives you guys time to watch the show and me not spoiling it. Alright, so let's get going. Mob Psycho episode 4. So right off the bat we see that Salt Middle School and Vinegar Middle School are having like a gang war together. We see that Salt Middle School is actually winning, and then Hanazawa shows up and pretty much wrecks everyone. Hanazawa is this pretty boy, you know, really buff dude with psychic powers, and he thinks he's the main character of the world. Hanazawa is actually the leader of the Vinegar gang. So pretty much this gang war is the icing of the cake, of a Mob Psycho cake. Alright, but let's move that aside. For right now, we're gonna start with Mob and Dimple. Dimple actually sticks to Mob. Why? He actually has some bad motives. He wants to take over Mob's psychic powers and body. But Dimple is also like Mob's second opinion, like that inner consciousness, just talking to him, talking. That's what Dimple is pretty much, for the most part, and then it's just, he's pretty much there for comedy relief. And also we get to see Mob's brother, you know, the one without the psychic powers. Yeah, I thought the psychic powers ran in the family, but I guess they don't. I guess certain people of Mob's family get the powers, or maybe it's just him. But anyways, Mob's brother actually gets interviewed by the cute camera girl from episode 3, which really quick here, I think Mob and the camera girl should get together, because I really don't like the main girl Tsunobi as of now. They don't really show her doing anything important other than being Mob's motivation and also his depression. But yeah, we find out that Mob and his brother are actually envious of each other, but in a good way, like a mutual envy. Mob is actually envious of his brother because his brother is talented, he can talk to girls, he's good at sports, and he's aware of his surroundings. As for Mob's brother, he's just pretty much jealous of his awesome psychic powers. I mean, at this point, anybody would want those powers. Even Dimple wants those powers. But in the end, I am glad to see that Mob and his brother actually care about each other. You know, you don't see that, well, you do see that in anime, but not too often. It's always like, damn you big brother, damn you little brother, let's kill each other. Yay. Anime fight. But let's get back to the cake of the episode. So Salt Middle School's gang leader actually gets a brilliant plan to take on Vinegar. And what's that plan? To throw the Muscle Improvement Club towards them. They want the Muscle Improvement Club to wreck Vinegar because they're really buff. On a really quick note though, I really like how the Muscle Improvement Club lets the Telepathy Club live within their club. And honestly, that's how it is in middle school. Well, from where I'm from anyways, because in my middle school and high school, we all kind of like didn't really like each other, but we would get along. Pretty much if anybody tried to mess with us, then, you know, they would help out. But yeah, that's another story. So what is the plan anyways? So they can use Mob as a lure. They actually tricked Mob into thinking a cute girl said that, you know, he's hot and all that. But in reality, it was just a guy, you know. That scene is actually pretty funny. So kidnapping Mob actually moves the Body Improvement Club to go after the Vinegar School. Is it Vinegar? I'm not too sure. I think it is. The Body Improvement Club is like family almost. Like, it's weird. Anybody who joins, it's kind of like their family, which is kind of random. I don't know. I really like these guys. These guys are badasses, and you know, everybody needs a Muscle Improvement Club in their life. So by kidnapping Mob, we get the final arc of this episode, which is actually build up towards the next episode. I'll talk about that more in a bit. The Battle of Salt and Vinegar. So they go in to retrieve Mob. Mob actually walks out on his own, and everybody's surprised, and you know, the bodybuilders just wreck everybody, they destroy everybody. And so Vinegar is actually losing, and they call their Papi Chulo blonde pretty boy to come in and wreck some stuff up. Hanazawa comes in and totally wrecks everybody, man. Like, you know, it was like World War I right there. I don't know, it really does a good job hyping up the next episode, and I give credits to Bone Studio for, like, you know, really kicking up on that animation. There's this one scene where like the bodybuilder gets thrown into the air and you see his point of view, and I'm like, whoa, I felt like I was a bodybuilder. Yeah, I want to get thrown in the air like that too. So in the end, we are left with Mob versus Hanazawa, the first actual major battle in this anime. This is actually kind of funny. I heard that the manga for Mob Psycho is pacedly different, like it follows a different pace. and Mob's anime is actually really different on its pacing. The anime seems to have like elements from other chapters earlier on, and I think this is kind of good. It actually flushes out the story better. I've noticed that people complain about the manga being like really different from the anime, but it really isn't. It's more like they got the pieces and just shuffled them all up. So in the end, Mob Psycho episode 4 is actually what the Mob Psycho anime needed. It was getting a little bit too still, but now it's actually really picking up. Really good. Oh, and really quick mention. Have you guys noticed that Reagan actually hasn't been appearing in the episodes that much? He's only there for comedy relief now. I hope to see him more involved in the anime later on, especially in the ending credit scenes. It looks like he knows Mob since he was a little kid. So maybe they will show some type of flashback or something. Maybe he's really attached to Mob. We don't know yet. But as of now, he's there for comedy relief. I really like his technique. Anyways, out of 5 stars, I would want to give this episode 4 because it is a build-up episode and it does a really good job building up to the next episode. But I'm pretty sure episode 5 is going to get 5 stars. Get it? Because it's episode 5. 5. I don't know. Alright guys, thank you for watching this review of Mob Psycho episode 4. I know it was a little bit late. My schedule's a little bit tight, but we are working on some new videos. I'm going to do an update video later on this week, hopefully. And I'll see you guys later. To get warmed up. Ow. You stop playing Goat Simulator. I can't. I have to stare this way. Hey, I better start because it's getting hot in here. I'm a day late with this review. So what? It gives you time. It gives you. Stop, Johnny. I'm a day late with this review. So what? It gives you time. It gives you guys time to watch the show. Okay. Stop it, Johnny. I'm a day late. I'm a day late with this. Fucking stop doing that shit, Johnny. I'm gonna turn off the TV on you. What the fuck? Johnny.